how often you run into clients that weren't set up properly, didn't have the right measures in place. And the reason why you're speaking with them now is because they've gone through absolute hell. And we're left holding the bag.
Yeah, I've had to deal with the FBI for cases like that, where there was an environment that was, let's say, underprotected with deprecated technologies that were end of life and no longer supported. But client might not have known that from the previous MSP if they never communicated that over. We had no indication that that was. And what happened was, the people that were running the business didn't know any better. Everything's working for them. They don't know.
Yeah.
Well, what was actually happening is their, Exchange server wasn't being patched and there was vulnerabilities in it and it was old and end of life and there was an attack vector in there and people got into that network through a vulnerability off an end of life thing that was still put in production. It didn't impact the client because things were still working, so they didn't know. But I did get a call from the FBI because they saw it. And then that's when we had to be brought in to start patching some of those vulnerabilities and getting that system migrated off. But, going through that whole process, that's not fun for the owner. They don't want to be doing that. They don't want that kind of scrutinization and knowing that some type of actual bad actor is like in their email system. They can see everything. Well, if you can see everything, who communicates in there? Your accountants, your financial people, your bank accounts, your bills. They could hold your business captive. Mm-hmm. And that's a huge thing. They make a bunch of money one day and the next day they're not making anything anymore.